Here we go, folks. The top 3 mistakes people make when searching for senior living. I'm your host, Josh Swanson, owner of Orlando Senior Transitions. Our business, we basically act like real estate agents. You give us a call, tell us you're looking for senior living. We'll tell you where the deals are, where the best beds are available, best rooms, and best move-in specials and what's going on right now. We tour senior communities every week, and we're constantly in the know of exactly what's going on and who's offering the best deal and just get you the best value. Our services to you are no cost out of pocket. We get placement fees from the communities when we bring qualified candidates to them, so don't ever have to worry about paying us. So with that being said, folks, let's get started. Mistake number 1, assuming that all facilities and communities have the same level of care. There's resources out there like elderguide.com. Highly recommend going to there and kind of seeing their reviews of different staffing, and they have a lot of 5-star ratings on different aspects of each community. That's a very good place to get started. Also too, on the tour, or if you tour with us, we've already done that research for you. When you go on the tours, though, just always kind of try to meet as many people as you can, not just the salespeople, not just the marketing director, but always kind of try to meet as many of the nurses and the helpers and the people who are actually going to be interacting with your loved one when they're there. Things vary greatly from, I know exactly which community, which we'll talk about in another video, that I think if I brought my parent to, they would be on it as far as knowing exactly when to call me and say, hey Josh, your mom's just having a hard time walking and it's just getting worse, and we just want to let you know. I know which communities would probably catch that faster just by talking to them and feeling them out. We go on all these tours and talk to all the people, and some communities seem to really have a set program in place as far as a health and wellness where they actually track things. And some of them are like, oh, we know, we just talk to them when they're eating dinner and stuff and make sure everything's good. Big difference in the different types of things. And that brings us to the next biggest mistake when people are shopping for senior living, and that is learning about the pricing. Believe me, every single place is different. For example, some communities cost as much as $1 million just to move in. Some communities cost $1,500 to move in. And they're both pretty nice communities. Both, I would put my parent in either one of them. And then there's differences along the way. The community that you pay more to get into, things cost less up front. You get some of that money back when your parent moves out eventually. But just there's so many different ways that they peel this onion. And some places will definitely charge you less up front, but then nickel and dime you. If you want to think about Spirit Airlines, where, the ticket's only $9.95, but then after you pay $45 for your bag and $15 for a soda and $2 to use the restroom in flight, all of a sudden your ticket costs more than the American Airlines, where all the services were included. So folks, in some of those services, as they stack up, they can turn into unexpected fees, unexpected expenses, and all of a sudden things get very stressful. So sometimes the one that has the most all-inclusive, it's a little more fun, a little sticker shock, but at the end of the day, it's actually really affordable. We've been to all the places, seen what all is included in each person's in each community is all-inclusive, because all-inclusive means much different, for the different communities. And we'd love to talk to you about those different pricing, but not taking the time to figure it out, you can spend tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands extra that you might not have wanted to spend in the first place. And finally, folks, mistake number 1 people make when shopping for senior living, and that's just plain not doing enough research. For example, like I was saying in mistake number 2, not having an understanding of what's included in the all-inclusive plan. Everyone has an all-inclusive plan, but sometimes that's 1 meal a day. Sometimes that's a $900 food credit that will last you the entire month. Sometimes it's 3 meals a day. Also, what kind of transportation is included? Do the doctors come in-house? Or is your mom going to have to find that doctor that will come in-house? Or is she going to be able to get transferred to all her appointments? And every different community has a very different approach to that. I highly recommend a few that seem like they're very, very user-friendly and very, rides to all your follow-up appointments, nothing to worry about. Definitely some are different than others. So, not taking the time to research all these communities like we do. We go and do at least 3 a week. In the last 10 days, I've been in 10 senior communities, some of the very best in town. And we have the information. It's here for you free if you want it. Give us a call today. Our phone number is down below, as well as a link to schedule a Zoom call with us. We'll talk one-on-one. Like I said, I know you don't want to tour all these communities. Somebody has to do it. We've done it, and our services are never any cost to you. Give us a call. I'm Josh Swanson, Orlando Senior Transitions. Thank you so much.